We've designed the Congress so that we include young cardiologists. We call this cardiologists of tomorrow. So the cardiologists of tomorrow have their own track. They invite the speakers. One of the invited speakers is a Nobel laureate. You know, this is pretty impressive. And in a session on basic science, on telomere length, this is terrific. And so it's all the way through, from basic scientists through cardiologists in training to those in established practice. And to make this Congress manageable, it's divided into villages. And each village has related topics. So that's the way we try and make it digestible for the practicing cardiologist. I think it's not only a question of size, but a question of the fact that there are important and innovative scientific developments happening within Europe and within the all the individuals who choose to come and present at this Congress. And there are many North American studies that are presented here. The largest submission of abstracts at this Congress was from Japan. So, you know, we have 100 different countries that submitted abstracts to this Congress. So although it's called Europe, it's actually international. There are fundamental principles of coronary artery disease that are similar wherever you are, but obviously there are important local factors that are relevant to risk, relevant to the baseline indicators, and other conditions that are specific to different parts of the world. So we've got to consider all of those. Well, the field is already moving forward, and we already have a lot of interesting and innovative things, like, for example, in the poster presentations, a lot of the young cardiologists are actually setting up the panels to do the interviews themselves, to put it out live. I set up a system whereby I was approached by undergraduate medical students who heard about the excitement of this Congress and said, could they come along and hold a microphone? And I said, well, I've got a different idea. You're going to be live reviewers of sessions on Facebook and Twitter. And so that's what we've done. And I said that, you know, whether the session is good, bad, or indifferent, we want you to put it out. It's been tremendous excitement. There's been a lot of buzz, a lot of enthusiasm, and an openness to say, you know, we want to share this. And something that is a radical departure from anything done elsewhere around the world is that we've developed Congress 365. Congress 365 means that the sessions and the presentations are available to download after the Congress around the world for free. So you've come to the Congress, but you can't go to all the sessions, and you can download these. If you go to some of the North American meetings, you have to pay quite a lot of money for registration and for downloads. Do you know how many downloads we had in the first 9 months? About 1 million. 1 million downloads. So here's a completely radical new way of saying we've got the Congress to interact, discuss, challenge, develop, but also a larger international way of saying how can we help with the spreading of this information elsewhere. You know, the Congress 365 is really an illustration of how this is a live online resource. It's no longer textbooks. Here's something that is virtual, and it continues, and it's available whether you are living in Chile or whether you're living in Poland or in the north of Scotland. Well, this is a complicated development. There's the scientific program, which takes a whole year. Every, you know, the 11,500 abstract submissions, every one of those went to 10 reviewers. This is not a trivial exercise. So people giving their time for nothing to be part of the Congress Program Committee is a really important part of what we do, and our sister societies around the world take part in this. So we're sharing the approach.